So the main game in golf, what's going to give you a lot of consistency. This is coming through clearly? Yeah. What's going to give you a lot of consistency in golf is balance. We teach balance like nobody's business. At the other end of the demo area, you'll see a machine called the Dynamic Balance System. Two of my top guys are over there giving free tips and showing how this machine will help you figure out how you're losing your balance and how you're reacting to that out-of-balance condition. So I'm going to explain that. If you stand nice and tall, your body will naturally stack itself. Head on top of shoulders, shoulders on top of hips, hips on top of knees, and knees on top of the ankles. If you lean back just a tap and don't take a step, you're going to feel a lot of muscles tighten up. Abs, quads, calves, tibia. Your brain is now in survival mode. It doesn't want you to fall over. You did enough of that when you were this high learning how to walk. Right? So now that you're yay high, last thing you want to do is fall. So as soon as you compromise your body's center of gravity, you will have an immediate reaction or reflex action to that out-of-balance condition. So here we are, we've got a golf club in our hands. We bend forward. We bring our 20 to 40 pounds of arms in front of us, and then we start swinging them at very high speeds. If I'm not in the correct position, I will have a tendency to lose my balance. But before I fall on my face, I'm going to react to that out-of-balance condition. And this will determine how well I'm going to strike the ball and what direction my ball is going to fly in. So you could learn swing playing for 20 lifetimes until you're blue in the face. If you're not in balance, it will not repeat, period. You're going to constantly react. So an example of that is, if I get in my position and I put myself too much on the balls of my feet. You've heard that? You can get on the balls of your feet. Okay. So I get on the weight on my balls of my feet. Now this resembles a tennis player waiting for a serve. A baseball player waiting for the pitcher to pitch. Or how about a football player waiting for the snap? All on the balls of the feet. But what do these sports have different than golf and common with each other? Well, they're all trying to move around. They're getting ready to move laterally, front to back. Not what we want in golf, is it? So in golf, we want to be more planted through the arches of the feet. So when you bend forward, head and chest, something needs to protrude rearward to counterbalance. So you're going to get your tush out. Now what you want to feel is you want to feel like the arches of your feet are like suction cups. And you're applying some nice suction to the ground. If I have too much knee flex, see the heels start to float? Not enough knee flex, and the front of the feet start to float. I want good suction. So let's say I reach out for the ball and I'm going onto my toes. Right? First move in the backswing, your body is going to seek its balance. Notice how I'm raking the club to the inside. Perfect setup for an over-the-top swing. Now I'm going this way. The body says, whoop, can't go that way anymore. You'll react back over the top and across the golf ball. So if I start in solid balance, bring that to the ball, now I've got much better chance of swinging through the golf ball instead of reacting the club offline. So if I'm in balance, I swing here's one of the drills that we do a lot at the Learning Center. If I just swing this club back and through without stopping, you'll notice that I'm just giving this club to gravity, letting gravity place the club for it. Notice the club's hitting the same spot every time? I just found the right distance between myself and the golf ball. And you'll notice every club is different. Here's a sand wedge and the infamous driver. Look at the difference in length. So if I take my wedge and do the same thing, club's passing right here. Look where my hands are. This works great. Butch Harmon's tip on that works really well. Just take the hand off and it's just hanging. Except that if I do that with the driver, My hands are not in the same place, are they? Wedge is here, driver's here. So the longer the club, if you looked at any of the trick shot artists, there's always a guy that's with a super long club, right? He's out here. This fits. If he starts here, same place, just letting the arms hang below the shoulders, gravity's going to pull it out here. Now he's got to hold on to it for dear life, just like the golf ball. So I start at balance, take a practice swing and see where that club is being pulled to. Now, bring that to the golf ball. Everybody understand that? So this will get you the proper distance between you and the golf ball, which is one of the very essential setup positions to maintain balance. If you start by reaching, immediately your swing will want to react to that. You start too close to the ball, back here, immediately you'll want to react to that. So now that I've got the right setup position, balanced, stacked, and the right distance between myself and the golf ball, I want to maintain that center of gravity throughout the whole swing. I want to be balanced in my backswing, through the shot, and into my finish. Okay? So the way to do that was a really neat drill you can do at home. Any volunteers? Any people have issues with their golf swing? Sir, could you give me a hand? Come on over here. Real simple. I'm Shawn. Peter, nice to meet you, Peter. Over here, just face me this way. And just put your hands on your hips. Spread your feet just slightly and get your tush out. Good. Bend your knees slightly. All right. Now, put your eyes right here. Just turn your body that way. Good turn. Beautiful. So you notice shoulders, hips, knees, and feet all turn together. He wasn't thinking golf. The body is designed to move this way. As the left shoulder moves in this direction and the left hip, the right shoulder, right hip, and right knee gets out of the way. I have another one for you. Bend forward, let your arms hang. Make a fist with your left hand. Okay? Curl it up. All right. Now what I want you to do is snap a punch here. Don't snap too hard. Just extend a punch right here. So as you're going back with that left side, what's the right side doing? It's got to turn out of the way. Okay? Now what went first? The hand or the hip? Try it again. Curl it up. Right here. Yeah. Snapping it. Right one first. That was clearing first so we can make room for this. Otherwise you would just have that. So when you're extending back in your backswing, the body's got to get out of the way to allow your arms to stay out in front of you. Right? Because that's the new buzzword on tour. Centered arms. The arms stay centered in the chest, right? Because you don't want those arms to get stuck behind you. So if you were to start your swing by just going with the arms and then turn your hips, you'd throw yourself completely out of balance. Right? Appreciate that. Thank you. So that drill again, if I swing the club back and through without stopping, you see it on this angle, the only way I can swing back and through without stopping is by being in balance. If I were to lose my balance, I would completely interrupt that motion. So this is a terrific drill for you to work on. You notice the hips, shoulders, knees, feet, they're all working together. So when you start your swing, you want to feel everything moving together in the backswing. I'm sure a lot of you have had the debate as to what starts the backswing. Any ideas?
Hips.
The hips clearing, right, starts the backswing. Even better than that, the answer I always give is it should already be moving. My address position mentally is this. This is what I see when I'm over the ball. So you'll notice every time I start my swing, you see that little move to start the swing? This is the same thing as this. Okay? So what I'm trying to do now to maintain my balance, everything moves together. You're going to feel two different ways to come through the golf ball. This is really